Hey, this is the Make Sense Again American, where everything I say makes absolute sense. This is going to make absolute sense. Now, I purposely waited for the correct response, the proper intellectual reasoning for the Dave Chappell dilemma. I actually anticipated wisdom, and even the right couldn't get it. Like, they all put their brains together and they got nothing. They just keep saying, watch The Closer. Watch it. It's on Netflix. Yeah. But these jotos, they're screaming transophobias. They're screaming hate. They're screaming boycotting the black man from ever making money again. And he's saying what everybody else is saying. Watch the Netflix special, The Closer. Watch it. He didn't say the word that rhymes with maggots. He didn't say if you don't have HIV, make some noise like the baby. He didn't. Watch The Closer. Watch it. It's on Netflix. Matter of fact, he didn't even say kill all gays or nothing like that. So just watch it. I have something to tell you. Hey, Dave, Mr. Chappell. Yeah, they watched it. They viewed it. They heard you. They watched The Closure on Netflix. And they have every fucking right to hate you and want to end you. Okay? And I will explain this. But first, I'm going to go ahead and veer off. That's the way I always do it. 1998, there's this movie on Showtime. It wasn't in the box office. It wasn't in the theaters. But it was a movie special on Showtime. It was a late night movie about two lesbians. So you know what that means, right? When you have cable and it's late night, when you combine the two together, you get boobs and you get booty. And as an added bonus, you had lesbians. It was a movie called Better Than Chocolate, made in 1998. And it was, like I said, it was a Showtime original movie. I watched it again last week, and this time I watched it with a red pill lens. But it's about two gay gals, both of them boiling hot. And there was a transgender in the story too. And the storyline was perfect. They want you to, love them. At the end of the movie, it's supposed to be like a feel-good movie. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the transgender goes, his parents disowned his punk ass. And the girls are afraid to tell their mom about their new love. But let me tell you this thing real quick. With the transgender guy, he went to the doctor to go ahead and get snipped. He took off the cucumber and the beets. And his parents had bought him like a townhome or something, and he invited them to go ahead and spend time with him. Hey, look at my new apartment. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad. Well, he's talking to the real estate agent that he bought the property from. He gets a letter in the mail, and this transgender opens the letter, and it says, look here, son, we're giving you this gift, but we find it, I think it's best if we never speak again. Enjoy your house, we're done. And it was a pretty sad moment. And the gay guys talking to the transgender guys talking to the real estate lady, and he says, I'm feeling some type of rage. It's just, please leave me alone. I'm just feeling rage. I'm feeling some type of rage. Oh, he's starting to man the fuck up. So it pulls your heartstrings because you just spent an hour and 10 minutes getting to know him. And the tranny didn't hurt anybody. It wouldn't hurt a fly. And all of a sudden this happened. So yeah, it pulls your heartstrings. And that's what they go for when people write these scripts for the LGBT, HIV movies, things like that. Well, anyways, when the two girls, by the way, the plot there was that the little redhead that dropped out of school and works at this adult bookstore, which is funny because there was no porn. In the movie, there was no porn, there was no toys. It was just books. But anyway, she had dropped out of school and she couldn't tell her mother that she was falling in love with the butch chick. And so that was the movie. Like, are you ever going to tell your mother? No, I'm not ready. Okay, yeah, whatever. So it was weird because they had these skinheads in Canada that were skinheads. Yeah, that's where their skinheads were spawned, in Canada. But anyway, the movie was filmed in Canada, and they had threw a Molotov cocktail into the adult bookstore, blowing the place up. You know what I'm saying? So also within the movie, they went to this club, and it was really cheap entertainment, real harmless entertainment. Girls were just lip syncing. And I guess whenever you go to a gay club, lip syncing is the thing to do. You pretend to be somebody you're not, I guess. But that's what happened. And the people are screaming, but it was really trash entertainment. But I guess, that's the movie. But that was her little life, the little redhead that couldn't tell her mother that, she's a lesbo. But it's like typical Playboy when it comes to, writing footage like that, or writing a script and then putting it on film. Well, anyways, let me tell you something about this movie. It's like I said, at the end of the movie, it's supposed to be a feel-good movie. And the villain is the skinheads. Just keep that in mind. There's got to be a villain, right? A villain. All right. Let me give you another example. Keep up, please. I will take this where it needs to go. Remember the Sopranos? Tony Soprano? Meadow Soprano? She was so freaking hot. Anyways, Tony the boss just found out that Vito was gay. Now, the yuppie Italians caught him wearing leather. And they're like, what the hell's going on, Vito? And Vito's like, it's just a joke, you know, but he was already, once he got made, as you know, once he got caught, he took off. He just started disappearing. They couldn't get a hold of him anymore. He went into hiding. But the yuppies went over to Tony, and they had told Tony, hey, Tony, I got something to tell you, man. Vito's gay. I'm telling you right now, we've seen him at the club. He's gay. He's dressed like that. And so Tony has a dilemma, like, what do I do, you know? I'm like, because I'm the boss. I got, you know, appearances to keep up, you know? And, well, you get the writers to put it together, right? You get the writers to put their brains together. And Tony gets rid of the yuppies, and he's talking to a fella his own age, and the fella's like, you know, Tony, Vito's a great businessman. He saved you a lot of money. Vito's a smart guy. He handles his business, blah, blah, you know, things like that. He's praising Vito. And at the end, Tony still pops him. Tony still shoots Vito. As a matter of fact, the guy came out of the closet and shot him, which is ironic because he came out of the closet. Remember that? But that's hilarious. But here we go. You know, he's a great businessman. He's very dedicated. He's just living his life. He ain't bothering nobody, Tony. You don't leave him alone. But, you know, it had to happen because, well, it's Sopranos. That's what they do, you know, with the movie. Here's a final example. There's actually other examples. There's like examples like, what's that called? American Beauty, My So-Called Life. Even Fight Club has something going on with gay stuff. But, you know, it's just, but this one that really stuck out was a movie from Guy Ritchie. It was a movie called Rock and Roller. And now Gerard Butler just finds out that Handsome Bob is gay. I can't believe it, you're Handsome Bob. How can you be gay? You're Handsome Bob. And turns out Handsome Bob is gay. And well, what does he do? You know, he's like, you know, do I befriend, you know, unfriend him, I guess, you know, before Facebook existed. But he's wondering, what does he do? And well, here comes his black crime partner. And he's talking to Tony. Not talking to Tony, talking to Gerard Butler, because I don't know the character names on that one. I've only seen the movie once, but I remember this one. It stuck out vividly. But it's that one guy that a lot of girls like, but I don't know his name because, you know, I don't like black guys. But he says, I'll just call him Gerard, but he says, hey, Gerard. He says, you do understand that Handsome Bob took care of your mom when you was locked up. It was a movie filmed in London, but he was locked up, and it was Handsome Bob that took care of your sick mom. And he also put money in the books when you was in prison. So Handsome Bob's a great guy. As a matter of fact, he donated his eyeball to science, and that eyeball's on your head right now. Oh, and Handsome Bob, you know, remember when you were fighting those 5 guys, you know, Handsome Bob jumped in, and he didn't worry. He didn't talk about sexuality or nothing. He just started fighting, and both of you got your arses swept, but Handsome Bob was there for you. He's a great guy. Oh my God, Handsome Bob is better than sliced bread. Son of a gun. But this is what the writers do to the LGBTHIV community. They write the flag. They try to paint a portrait of the gay flag, that when you look at it, if you close one eye and you tilt your head, you can actually watch it waving it in the wind. So yeah, and that's what they do. And so Handsome Bob, he's a great friend. He's the greatest friend you'll ever find. And that's how they want to portray it. As a matter of fact, every show that has a gay guy, they portray him as the greatest thing in the script. You do understand that, right? Same as, you know, hey, makes sense, again, America. You know, where are you going with this? All right, so let's just say that I'm a writer. I write pieces, you know, for movies and scripts. First of all, I would be like, okay, first of all, Handsome Bob, since we just found out that he's gay, he's going nowhere near my sons. Nowhere near me sons. Do you understand that? There's no way he's going, yeah, no, I agree. No, there's no way. My daughters either. And if he goes to the bathroom, I beat the crap out of him. I don't give a damn if he took care of my mom. I'm still going to beat the crap out of him because those people are sick. Oh, that's what I would write. You know, I would do that. And so I wouldn't care. And if he's in the bathroom, I'll cut his jaggers off, you know. Or what about the Sopranos? Hey, Tony, what are you going to do? Well, come to think of it, you know, Vito wanted to clean up every time the strip club was closed. He wanted to go to the back and clean up the VIPs. And he didn't ever bring a mop or a napkin or nothing. He just kind of, well, Tony, all he brought was a straw and a spoon back there. Oh, are you kidding me? Those people are disgusting individuals. You know, those people are sick individuals. You understand me? I got to whack him. And they look at the cameras, and there's Vito licking the sofas. That's what I would write, because I don't give a damn. Yeah, so anyways, and be like, whoa, 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 that's disgusting, but it all makes sense, because they are sick individuals. Yeah, I said it. So let's talk about the movie Better Than Chocolate. As a writer, I would have the butch girl like chase that one redhead, wearing a strap-on. You're looking stupid and trying to run with a strap-on and a flannel. Chasing that little girl. And as far as them lip syncing to the music on stage, it would be like a little boy wearing high heels on the stage with that transvestite, not even caring about his parents. He's pretty much drooling all over the little boy, throwing money between his legs, not giving a damn about his parents. And also, after the two lesbos finished making love, because they didn't use strap-ons in the movie, they were they were touching each other and kissing and things like that. Yeah, of course you were. But anyways, after spending time with each other, romantically, they would go out and start burning churches. Instead of the skinheads burning their business down, it would be the total opposite. It'd be the two lesbians beating up on men, cussing at men, praising feminism, and burning down churches. That's what they'd be doing. But wouldn't that leave a bad taste in your mouth about that community if I would write things like that? You know what I'm saying? Tell you what, if I had a chance to write a movie, this would be my movie. Oh, and by the way, I'm ready to start on the Dave Chappell thing. This would be my movie, okay? Let's see. It's about a trans man named Daphne, a struggling black comedian with hopes and dreams and desires to be popular, just as big as, the biggest comedian out there, right? And Daphne was asked if Black Lives Matter and if trans lives matter. And Daphne says that all lives matter. And Daphne put it on Twitter. Woohoo, the plot thickens. First, Daphne's doctor, they find out where she works. They hold signs boycotting his day job at the boutique, running customers away and shouting words like discrimination and hatred and intolerance. And then they go to her apartment complex, blocking traffic, bothering tenants, holding signs with words like discrimination, hatred, and intolerance. Now Daphne has no job, and the landlord wants this to cease immediately. Finally, Daphne lets the LGBT HIV true colors really come out, because Twitter starts to make a forest. What is that? A firestorm? Yeah, a firestorm all over Daphne. And things are written like, I hope you never work again. You are no sister, you ugly ass tranny. Are you hungry, cold, lonely? Good. I hope you're starving. Don't let me catch you outside, Daphne. Quite the thriller. So Daphne doesn't go outside. In fact, Daphne never steps foot outside. Instead, the lonely, hungry trans man goes up to the building and jumps to his death. Now, I would go get a pen and write this footage and make it into a movie, but Dave Chappell already did it with a microphone. Do you understand why they hate him? Because he finally showed that these people are toxic and vindictive, and they cost the life of a fellow trans. That's why they're mad. Watch the show. Yeah, they watched it. I'm telling you, they watched it. And this is the results that they got. We don't do that. Yeah, you do. That's not us. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Sorry. I swear, when he used the microphone, everybody heard the same thing I heard. He would, to unveil the toxicity that queers spew while using a rainbow image to discuss inclusivity and love and unity. You couldn't hit Dave with words like hate or phobia or intolerance. And everyone, including Dave Chappell, was saying, watch The Closer. Watch the Netflix special. Just watch it. I said nothing wrong. Well, they did watch it, and they were exposed. See, when I watched The Closer, Dave Chappelle made that rainbow flag look like used toilet paper. That's what he did. And that's why they're pissed off and have to silence the black comedian. Nobody has said this. It took the Make Sense Again America to say this. I am so good. If I had a microphone, I would just drop that microphone, because I nailed it. They saw what you saw. Right. Dave Chappelle did not say maggot. Dave Chappell did not say kill all gays. But Dave Chappell showed your ass. And for the first time, gentlemen, you saw asshole and didn't like it. Because it's you. You people are shit. This is the Make Sense Again American. Drop it. Gotta pick up my microphone because I almost tripped over it. But this is the Make Sense Again American. It makes sense. And this is why I exist. I'll just say this once. Please hit like and subscribe. But yeah, this is an eye-opener. I can't believe nobody nailed it. Why not? It was right there. Now you know why. They will never accept Dave Chappell.